UN pledges support for reintegration of repentant B0Ktom. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has promised to support the reintegration process for repentant B0Ktom fighters into the society. The Secretary General made the promise when he paid a courtesy visit to Borno State Governor Babangida Zulum at the Government House, Maiduguri. The war against the B0Ktom insurgency had in the last 1 year assumed a different dimension with the mass surrounding of fighters and members of their families. So far, more than 50,000 combatants and non-combatants have surrendered to authorities in Borno State and are currently undergoing rehabilitation. This unprecedented act has attracted global attention, and the United Nations Secretary General is personally leading a delegation to assess the situation. Mr. Antonio Guterres, during a courtesy visit to Governor Babangida Zulum, commended the state government for putting in place the right mechanism to fighting terrorism. According to him, investing in the livelihood of victims of insurgency and reintegration of repentant B0Ktom fighters remains the greatest way of ending the crisis. I was amazed to see today in the center those who have been terrorists. They want to integrate into the society, want to contribute to the society, and the policy that has been here is a policy of reconciliation. The policy of reintegration is a policy aiming at a development perspective to allow for terrorism to be eliminated, Mr. Guterres said. The U.S. Secretary General called on the international community to support Borno State in addressing the humanitarian needs of internally displaced persons and returnees. He noted that humanitarian aid is not the major concern of IDPs in Borno, rather providing favorable conditions to enable them to return back to their essential homes in safety and dignity. Borno State Governor Babangida Zulum appreciated the United Nations system for rendering life-saving humanitarian and development assistance during the 12 years of insurgency. He appealed to the United Nations to assist in resuscitation of the Lake Chad and strategic humanitarian support to IDPs outside Maiduguri. Governor Zulum assured that his administration would continue to partner with the United Nations to ensure victims of insurgency live in dignity and be productive members of the society. The UN chief and members of his delegation had earlier visited Gubio Road IDP camp and one of the facilities for the repentant insurgents. Sincerely, I don't know how this is sounding. I don't know how this is sounding. I don't know how this is sounding. Rehabilitating them into the society. Rehabilitating them, and you want to now... Okay. If terrorism is better than peace, time shall tell. And remember, UN produce weapons for sale. If a nation is at peace, then where would the revenue flourish? Nigerians, beware. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of the day.